Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and this is going to be the first of many we will do for Legendary Lost Sector guides, and potentially Master later on as well. But this will be Legend Lost Sector K1 Crew Quarters. Now I'm running this on February 14th, so happy Valentine's Day to you guys that catch this today. Main reason is because it is for the exotic chest slot, and that's where the new exotics for Season of the Chosen are dropping. So if you can jump in here with this loadout, you can actually run this a few times and hopefully get yourself your new exotic chest. I don't know if it's like being nice and drop protection. I'm not missing that many things, but literally the second run, I got my new exotic chest piece. Now again, I know I'm lucky. Just gonna claim that up front. That being said, the new stuff seems to drop a little bit sooner, so if you spend a little time in here running over and over and over, once you get a hang of it, it's not too bad. Main thing that we're going to have at Legend is extra shields, match game, locked equipment, of course. You've got barrier and overload champions. Neither are really too bad. Fallen modifier, hot knife, and then we've got void and aerial damage taken. So an increase in that. And also the burn is arc damage, which really is only coming into you. So these are not a cakewalk for sure. My loadout is honestly just Season of the Chosen stuff. So up here, this is a couple of the new and old pieces of armor that I've masterworked. At this point, I am running Protective Light, but I don't think I haven't picked up that many orbs, so it's probably not helping me. I could do better. For the champions, you're going to have Overload Captains. Now, the nice thing about this season, we've got Overload Bows, and you've got Ticuu's Divination. Also, you only have Solar Shields, so this is kind of 2-for-1 special, so it's a nice way to go. The other option you got is either Anti-Barrier Scout Rifle, which you can run, or you can do Sniper Rifle. I did it with Sniper Rifle before, which is nice to put some damage into some of the champions if you need to, so that's what I am actually going to be running. But if you want to run Scout Rifle, of course, still good, and usually going to be a more consistent way to stagger the champions because it's also a little cheaper. Because you'll notice and I wish they wouldn't do this, like, it's a mod, I have to choose a mod, and we can't earn them all, so why does this thing have to be 6? But that's a rant for another day. But anyway, I'm going to use the Anti-Barrier Sniper Rifle. It does cost 6, so if you're going to run both, you could do basically nothing else on this piece of armor, and all you need is 7 energy to have these two together, so you have both mods equipped, and 7 is usually not too hard. It takes enhancement cores to get any piece of armor up to that. Other than that, as I said, Sniper Rifle, you could go Scout here, but you need some way to take care of Barrier, and then finally I'm running my Code Duello. Now I got a pretty nice roll on this one, to me at least. I got Field Prep so I can hold more. I've got Ambitious Assassin, sometimes I get 2 in the chamber. Impact Casing, a little more damage on direct hits, and then I also got Hard Launch. Well, so far, pretty good. I could change a couple things around, blast radius, velocity, not too much different. I threw Quick Access Sling on there because usually it's 1 grenade and switch. And then any heavy, whatever you run, this is just what I'm choosing to run. You could go Grenade Launcher, Linear Fusion, probably not the best because they're still not in the best place. But really, whatever you prefer. Xenophage is what I ran basically all last season, but since I'm running exotic here, figured I'd run something different down here. Whatever you run, just try and put Scavenger, Reserves, and Ammo Finder for that heavy weapon, and you should see a decent amount of heavy ammo dropping. Now, you can have a completely bad run where you get next to no heavy ammo dropping, but at least with Scavenger, if you get some pickups, they're worth more. Reserves, you can hold more, and then of course with Ammo Finder, hopefully you'll be seeing more drops. All of that together, let's get this thing started, and I'll see you guys on the inside. Alright, so once you pop inside, first thing you're going to do, come down here, find a few of your ads that are hanging out, and we can start our explosive fun. I don't even have the catalyst for this one yet, so kind of looking forward to when I get that one, because this thing is a lot of fun. When stuff starts exploding, it tends to be a nice, fun way to do this one. And again, you are going to get a lot of arc damage coming at you, so if you die, remember, you do have a certain number of deaths. I very well may die as well, but so it's not the end of the world. Just watch the number of deaths you have, and then as you kill champions, you'll get some of those back. Usually just kind of hang up here. Eventually the champion's going to come out, usually from the right. He's going to come from the center area. There he is. And the only thing you have to do is hit him with a fully drawn shot. Like if you touch it, it won't count. But if you hit him with a fully drawn shot, it will stagger him continually. And as long as that's there, now this is the nice way to do it. Then just keep the shots going. As long as you keep fully drawn shots going on him, you're going to be able to, for 1, stagger him, and then 2, he'll get some damage in there. And then just keep the drawn shots, and he will not get his health back. You just have to keep tagging him. That's the key. Doesn't matter if it's the tracking shot, if it's the other shot. Now, I had a bad luck run there, because Now, if he tries to run from you, really chase him down, because once you get that health low, you want to keep it that way. Should get him there, and one down. So again, it's not a perfect piece with the bow. Sometimes he starts to trigger that health recovery. Not the end of the world, though. This is not, like, overly a hard lost sector to do this on, because it's just patience, and you've got some decent places to hide. So try not to waste too many rockets, usually 1 or 2, and then try and whittle them down otherwise. Watch your primary ammo. For some reason, I really actually tend to run out of that stuff. Got a decent amount of sniper ammo as well. Now, when you creep up in here, you're going to have 2 adds that spawn, so cross the threshold of that doorway and then back up. You're going to get a couple of these shanks to spawn, and you should be able to kill them both. And then from here, the wall will come down, and you can do a lot of killing from range. Once again, the auto-tracking is nice to kind of stagger them and explode. Work a lot of these guys down from far, far away. You're going to have some up above as well. So you're going to have 2 different areas where adds are coming, but you can do a lot of work from here to start. And then when you get up there, the barrier gets involved, and we'll have to get a little bit more aggressive, but for the time being, we'll work with what we got. Now, the nice thing about the barrier sniper mod is it really, in here at least, once you get a high enough level, you're able to drop that shield in 1 shot. Just because specials do hit harder, it's one of those things you're able to do. Now, you can run literally any subclass. It's not going to matter too much. So if you want to run Arc, Solar, Void, really your call. If you got the new exotic for the Titan and you want to explode things with your Thunder Crash, it's actually a pretty fun thing to do. From what I can tell, it kills everything pretty fast. Now, the modifiers that are active are both like taking damage in air, so you do not want to be jumping around too much. And then also just be careful of all these adds. Now, this is where it gets kind of dicey, because you'll have adds on one side, you'll have adds on another, and depending on what the barrier servitor is doing, you may have some adds that are just constantly shielded, kind of like that. And there's not much you can do about them either. So try and go back and forth a little bit. Try and get them to drop their shields, expose themselves from cover. Maybe you can throw a grenade down there and really make some guys angry. And again, when it comes to the invisible guys, the Marauders, you really have to get a pretty direct shot for them to take the damage they need. And that's definitely going to put that shield up. Unfortunately, I'm a little slow, so I probably missed all of it. Again, not my best run on that barrier champion. We'll hang a second. Try this one again. I'm at 1291 currently, but my weapons are only 1280, so they're definitely not doing too much. If your weapons are actually around that 1300, you'll actually do more damage, so keep that in mind. The higher your weapon damage goes, the more damage you're actually going to do to the adds. Told you guys I tend to actually go through a lot of ammo on this one, at least bow ammo, just because I'm working from far away. And you'll notice, sometimes you just don't get the luck of getting the kill when you're so close. Now, you're also going to have some guys back there. Now, if you're looking to take some of them out, you totally could. It's not the end of the world. You've also got an overload captain back there. Try and keep those 2 separated, please. But again, if I go for... See, I want all the adds down. I'm not in a big rush. I want him to trigger his sniper. There we go. I said it took 2, or 1. Apparently, sometimes it takes a little more than I think. But again, always make sure you got your sniper rifle ammo ready, because he could definitely, at any point, once his health is low, once he teleports is usually the time he'll do it. And then if I can get a nice little grenade, reload. There we go. Servitor's down. Not the most, not the smoothest way to do it, but if you're wondering what those little things are on the ground, those are those new elemental wells. I'm experimenting with those mods. Not sure I'm sold on them yet, but they are there. Got a straggler over here. Go ahead and punch him. What's up, buddy? And we'll get to the next section. Up ahead, we're going to have 1 overload captain and some vandals. So, again, lots of picking off damage from far away. Use your bow. Be a little more accurate than I am. The nice thing is any fully drawn shot will stagger that captain. As soon as you start the damage on him, you can really keep it going. As long as you get any fully drawn shots, you'll keep that damage down. Now, I have field prep on this one, so the reload on it's not bad. He's going to be annoying for a little while, I promise you. So, try and focus on the other adds for a little bit. He's not hard to stagger. That was just the most wasted rocket ever for some reason. That one on the right does tend to stick over there, so try and watch out for him. Get a couple ad kills. And if you get a quick stagger, line him up. And then really start tagging these guys down. Now, off to my right, you're going to notice there are some sniper shanks, so be careful about those. And then as you start to get these shots on them, just keep the damage going. And just keep the fully drawn shots, those will continue to stagger. Then if you got to reload a rocket, take a second, keep the damage on him so his health doesn't climb back up. Keep the fully drawn shots, that's the key, whether it's ADS or not, same principle will apply. And once you got him lined up, put a shot into him, should usually take almost good care of him. There we go. I'm gonna grab some ammo, I'm gonna take care of the snipers over here on the side. They're annoying and fun. Literally one fully drawn shot will pretty much kill each of them, don't even have to double tag them. And we'll get up to the top side. This one actually goes fairly smooth. I know I'm running this at 1291. You may not be there yet, but with some patience and just kind of some consistent like peck damage on the champions, you should be able to work these guys down. But as the only shields are solar, this is really kind of an easy one to manage shield-wise because you don't have to worry about too much else. Sometimes you got to manage like arc, solar, and void shield damages, and you're like, come on. This one is truly just one shield type, which is really nice. Now, if I'm going to do that, I got to make sure I'm ready with my sniper to try and stagger. That's why I said sometimes it does seem to be one rocket launcher. Okay, we're just going for the gold here. So normally I don't even run my super, but apparently that time I did. I honestly hit the button, didn't even mean to. So that worked out for the best. Did not even mean to cast my super, but I did switch over because I just got the new chest piece. So I got this one, and I didn't even equip it. It's over here. This would have been much better. That being said, you know, super still works. And then up here, honestly, it's a patience piece. You're going to have, honestly, a couple of those barrier guys come up as you whittle his health down. So if you find a good angle, as I said, I've got field prep on this one, so I can actually load it and fire by ducking pretty quickly. Oh, that was actually my ambitious assassin with the extra load. Now, I've got 7 revives, but I also have 9 minutes. The biggest thing to watch on Lost Sectors, remember, is just the fact that you're going to have a time limit. At 15, you won't be able to die anymore. So if you get to 15 minutes and you take it really slow, no big deal. Just play everything ultra patient. And if you die and have to restart the thing, guess what? I did it too, so it's fine. I did not clear this thing properly on my first time, and that is totally okay. There's my 2 in the chamber again. Now he teleported. He's probably going to shield up on me. He's going to try. Okay, there's a lot of ads. So when I said if it gets a little rough, pull back down here. You've got a lower level to work from. Peek your angles. Now, some of the guys are definitely going to be shielded, so try and kill what you can. We're definitely going to have a little more health, too. But if they're constantly being shielded, try and switch sides. Like, come around the edge over here, might get some different angles. You do want to go for platinum, so you want to make sure you don't, like, nuke the boss without killing the champions, just to make sure you get the proper rewards. It's going to give you a better shot at those exotics. When that barrier servitor is doing his thing, just moving will usually try and help get him to either shield or not shield some of the ads that he's around. And if you just won't let him go, then you really kind of got to be a little aggressive. Got some time on the super right now. He's even shielding the damn boss right now. Well, you know, stagger the barrier, but I died. Actually kind of works out because usually until you come back, you won't really try and get his health back. I can actually go for a shot here. Wow, how did none of those shots hit that guy? And again, the barrier guy is the frustrating part. Just when he's up here and you've got a lot of ads that he's blocking, it makes your life kind of a living hell. Every time, too. And now you've got these guys that are going to be a little rougher to kill. Yeah, those Nightmare Dregs have a good chunk of health. That's why they're a bit hard to kill. A lot harder than you feel like they should be. And don't forget, you can flank all the way around, really screw with everybody. That actually worked really well, gave me some ammo. You'll notice I have Field Prep, Reserves, Ammo Finder, Scavenger. I picked up 4 rockets with 1 full brick. Ammo Finder will be less, but 4 rockets with 1 brick is not bad. Now, I'm going to go ahead and blame that completely on the Vandal. He definitely sacrificed himself for his boss there. That's pretty tragic, but what are you going to do? Juke moves, I swear sometimes. Give me, there you go. Yeah, there's a good use of a super if I've ever seen one. So, still not a bad way to go. Now I can fire at people up there. That's the field prep reload speed, so don't sleep totally on field prep. You have more rockets, and then if you're crouched... Oh, come on, dude. Dude just wants a piece of me. He's like, dude, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Slowly but surely on this one, and this guy is just gonna try and eat my lunch. Eventually I'll get him. I can get him with those grenade ticks. Almost there. Alright, gotta be pretty close now. Not too much else left. Need to get a reload on the rocket. Big old whiff, gotta love it. Go for the melee slam. Patience is the big key. As you can tell, there's nothing too drastic on this one. It's actually a good one to have for chess pieces. But honestly, any exotic you're looking for should work fairly well. He's going to die any second. And there we go. Nightmare of Rikus cleared out. Jump back here. And we can get our chest. There you go. Now, it didn't actually tell me what type of rewards I got. First time I got a core. Second time I got a core and exotic. Third time I got a core. So, that is the Lost Sector. It is called K1 Crew Quarters. That is at 1300. Ran that thing at 1291. I did Sniper, Ticuu's Divination, and Code Dwello. So, not over-leveled per se, only +7 once you guys get up to powerful cap. 1300s really are not too bad. Let's get back to orbit. The nice thing is you pop out, and if you go right back in with the same loadout, you can try and get that exotic if you didn't get it the first time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you found it beneficial, drop a like below, leave a comment if you have other loadouts or anything that works well for you. As you can see, solar shields are the main piece to work on. You've got barrier and overload, however you see fit. Other than that, you guys have been amazing. Appreciate the support lately. Glad you guys are liking these guides. As for this one, just wanted to put this one out there because the chests are up today. So if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that alert bell. You guys will know when new videos come from me. Eventually this season, I'm going to cover every Legend Lost Sector at a minimum. If I get to Master, we've got some time that may happen too. And then, of course, you guys can find me on streaming on YouTube, twitch.tv/Ebontis. I'll also stream there. And then on Twitter, kind of communication, alerts, all my goofy stuff is out there. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you in the next one.